Hi guys, and welcome back to another video with myself, crypto banker SHX. Before we dive in today, just wanted to give a disclaimer. This is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. Also, my email is not cryptobanker@gmail.com. To access the Stronghold white paper, you have to insert an email address. I do not have any live public email addresses. The only way to contact me is on X, formerly Twitter, at CryptoBankerSHX. Now, today's video is really focusing on two main questions I get asked on a daily basis when it comes to Stronghold, StrongholdNet, and SHX, the token. Now, the first is governance and the up-and-coming governance vote, what it involves, how it is going to be executed, and what are the future votes as well in relation to StrongholdNet, and how that will transpire in terms of SHX holders and what it means for them. The other point is the max supply. So Stronghold has 100 billion tokens in max supply, and really there's only around about 5.8% circulating at the moment. And what does that mean? So firstly, if we look at the governance vote, which is to take place in Q4 2023, we're nearly at the end of the year. This will take place on the 24th of December, so this month, and it will run for 5 days. This is to collaborate with the anniversary of SHX, which is now 5 years old. So very established when it comes to sort of crypto timelines and history. And the up-and-coming vote, governance vote, which the holders decide on, is in relation to the origination fees for the merchant cash advances. So when this happens, the origination fees are distributed back from the merchant cash advances. They're distributed back to the capital contributors. Now, currently, the capital contributors is a closed group. The reason for that is due to regulation. So, Stronghold as a business has been probably one of the most cautious crypto projects out there. And the reason for that is they're working with established financial institutions. They're already working in a highly regulated arena, working with banks and providing existing payment services and financial services. What they don't want to do is bring crypto fully in and risk affecting that existing successful business. So they're building from the ground up. So that means that although these merchant cash advances are live on StrongholdNet, the DeFi program is live on StrongholdNet, it's not accessible at the moment to all holders. And the reason for that is they're waiting for regulations within the US. We all know what's gone on in the US. If you don't, then you must be very new to crypto. And the ongoing battles, one of their strategic investors has had Ripple. So Ripple are a strategic investor and heavily involved within Stronghold and StrongholdNet and SHX. And they have had their ongoing battle with the SEC. And so, as I say, we are waiting for that regulation and that clear crypto framework to come into place before this is accessible to all. But as I say, with the first governance vote, should a proportion of that fee, which is burned to the is distributed back to the capital contributors, so the people who are actually lending and providing capital, they are paid back in an origination fee. And so should a proportion of that fee be burnt instead, and how much of that fee should be burnt? And so this is a diagram of how this works and how this potentially could work. You have the DeFi capital contributor. So there's a pool contribution on Ledger. This goes into the capital pool. From this, there's a transfer off-chain ledger, off-ramp, Stronghold as a bridge. There's a financing payment in ACH, which we all know that Stronghold Net has these capabilities. So once that reaches the merchant, they then pay the SHX Advance origination fee. And the vote, which is to be decided on the 24th of December this year, the vote will run for 5 days consecutively. The snapshot has already been taken. It is based on this SHX Advance origination fee is split between the capital contributors and potentially a token burn. And therefore, then we have the token burning. And so what does this actually mean? Well, it means that when we look at the max supply, and as I say, I get asked about this a lot. There's 100 billion in circulation. There's only, according to CoinMarketCap, 5.793 billion SHX in circulation. If we look at the verified data of what actually Stronghold is reporting, it's slightly higher. I say slightly higher, it's over double at 14.1 billion with a self-reported market cap of 10.7 million. So really, what does this mean? Well, if you're looking at it from a traditional crypto perspective of how many coins are there, how many coins does the team hold, are they going to rug pull? Especially you find this on meme coins. A lot of the developers, they hold sort of 20-40% of the coins when Joe Public buys it, and when the retail buys it and it reaches a certain point, they then sell all their coins, and you see the circulating supply increase dramatically and the price decrease dramatically as well. So that is really how some people look at it. And from that point of view, yeah, this would look a little bearish. But we're not talking about a traditional crypto project where the team is hidden and they're not an established business. They're not bothered about compliance. They're very much in it to try and make money, spin some sort of idea in regards to how they're going to fix a problem, or with meme coins, literally admitting that it's useless. And from this, then, if you had these types of statistics in relation to tokenomics, then you would probably slightly towards caution. Whereas for me, and this is just my personal opinion, the fact that they have such little in circulating supply sort of indicates to me that this isn't for retail. They have a pipeline, Stronghold, as a business when it comes to Stronghold Net. And SHX token provides the utility. It is the main piece that bridges the entirety of Stronghold Net together. And so what this tells me is that actually, with over a million merchants in the pipeline just to sign up to Stronghold Net, and considering in the last 2 to 3 years, every single merchant that Stronghold have brought on board as a business has signed up fully to Stronghold Net. They have a 100% sign up rate. Because businesses want to be involved within blockchain, they want to be involved in crypto, but they don't want to take the risks. This is not designed like Bitcoin is, the people's money, everyone can get involved. It's a store of value. This is for the future of payments within the US ACH network, not only in the US, but globally as well. So the fact that only 5.79%, according to CoinMarketCap, of the supply, of the total max supply of SHXs in circulation, is bullish to me. It means that it's not designed for us. It's designed for institutions and real businesses to be able to operate and gain value by using Stronghold's cutting edge technology and platform via APIs, via very easy to interact white label applications to build their own payment networks for their businesses. And from that, StrongholdNet provides that access to the XRP ledger, the XLM ledger. It has a private virtual ledger. It has the access to ISO 222. It complies with that. It also complies with the US ACH network, which is going to process in 2023 over $80 trillion. So, as I say, whether it's 5.79 billion or whether it's 14.16 billion in circulation, to me, given the advances and really understanding what StrongholdNet is, with the rewards program, with the DeFi program, with the governance voting, when you compile all that, then for me, as I say, it's not bearish, it's bullish. No one really questions or really thinks about XRP when they have half of their supply locked in escrow and they're having to buy back the supply from the marketplace as well. Surely Stronghold have been advised to hold back as many tokens as possible, because you don't want to have a max supply and then increase the max supply. Really, ideally, what you want to do is have a max supply and then start decreasing that max supply. Also, this is just pure speculation from my end, but if I'm looking at this from my history in terms of career and expertise, I would probably lean towards the fact that Stronghold as a business are doing private sales to these institutions. We've already covered on this channel the venture capitalists and venture capital firms that are involved and signed up to StrongholdNet to be incentivized to use it as a payment, because every dollar transacted through StrongholdNet via these venture capital firms is rewarded SHX. And so those are my thoughts on the total circulating max supply. I know it puts a lot of people off, but once you understand the power of StrongholdNet, once you understand the capabilities, once you understand Stronghold as a business, the volume that they're creating, the awards that they've won, the payments that they're processing, their merchant pipeline being over 1 million, they have over 100,000 institutional and existing business customers. Really, in my mind, and I've shared this on X, is they're waiting for regulation, a clear regulatory framework to be passed in the US. And I shared this original post from Marty Party. If you don't follow him already, I strongly advise that you do. Marty is putting out fantastic content on X when it comes to crypto and when it comes to ongoing crypto subjects and news. He has very much his finger on the pulse and is one of my top accounts to follow. So shout out to Marty Party Music. Please do give him a follow. You won't regret it. And this is really in regards to the US congressional bill HR 8950, which is set for a vote in January 2024 to cement crypto as a commodity, not a security. So Stronghold operates within this very highly regulated marketplace, is already providing financial services and working with the main players within the financial space. And as I say, and as I've always said, I think that Stronghold Net is really waiting for the adoption of blockchain in the US. And once this comes in to play and it is safe, once one of their strategic advisors and investors, Ripple, settle with the SEC, then we will see, in my opinion, the unleashing of Stronghold Net as a business and as a payments platform. And all that will do is really show us the full potential and utility of the SHX token. And so just to go back to the first governance vote, this snapshot has already taken place. They took the snapshot on the 27th of November. And really how it's going to work is it is in relation to the burning of those fees or potential burning of those fees. And the way in which the voting power is going to work is for every SHX token that has been snapshot, that account has one vote. And so there's some people who I'm aware of who have sort of millions of votes to cast. And when I speak to the majority of these people, and again, this is not financial advice and not to sort of influence anyone when it comes to the up and coming vote, but they are very keen to vote for that burn. And what that means is that max supply of 100 billion, which sometimes seems a little bit daunting, actually what will happen is it will give a consistent and consistently, how do I put it? There will be a consistent burning mechanism on the network. And so through utility, by over these million merchants being on Stronghold Net, over the 100,000 institutional and real businesses utilizing Stronghold Net, every time they have a merchant cash advance, a proportion will be burnt, and that will come off the max supply, reducing consistently the max supply. And that should, as I say, probably come to a bullish conclusion for me. And so really just to end the video, I thought it would be good to end with Tammy Camp. I say she's the CEO of Stronghold. This is really just giving people an overview in regards to Stronghold, SHX, and the first governance vote, what it means. And the key notes that I will say from this clip is that this is the first of a series of votes. So the idea of StrongholdNet and SHX is that actually in the future, the holders will fully decide the innovation and the decisions that are made on StrongholdNet. And the more tokens, the larger the holder, the larger the voting power. So at the moment, the first votes will be, to my understanding, will be decided obviously by the holders, but in terms of actual what the votes are about, this will be decided by Stronghold. But moving forward, as StrongholdNet evolves, and as we have regulation come into play, as we have then the real world utility fully live with rewards, DeFi, and governance on StrongholdNet, then the holders will be able to put proposals in. So the holders will be able to submit proposals. The holders then vote on those proposals as to whether they go live for a vote, and then get to decide whether or not that proposal and that vote goes through. So very much putting people in charge and holders in charge of Stronghold Net. And as I say, to end this video, here's Tammy Camp to tell you all about it. And so, guys, thank you for watching. As I say, hopefully, she's off again. Hopefully, this has answered a lot of the questions, as I say, that I get asked on a regular basis in regards to the max supply and the governance vote. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all of the feedback and all of the follows and likes that I get. Each follower to me makes a huge difference. And so thank you for your support, and I'll see you on the next one.